I just got a whole revelation. The reason why sometimes we have to go, and the reason why sometimes we just have to do, and we just have to be, and we just have to become, even though we don't have a blueprint, even though we don't know what we're doing, even though we don't know where we're going, even though we don't know what to say, sometimes we just have to go. And the reason why you just have to go is because when you go, not only are you speaking to yourself, but you're bringing a nation up with you. You're bringing a whole bunch of people up with you. You're bringing a multitude. You're bringing God's people. You're being a laborer in the field. Oh my God, you're being a laborer in the field. You're being a laborer in the field, and it's just like, as much as you labor, you got so many questions and so many different people. And it's not that you're crazy. Baby, you gifted. Baby, you're talented. Baby, you got the voices of nations in your head. You're not just speaking for yourself, you're speaking for the multitude. There is a nation attached to your name. And that's why we have to dig deep. That's why we have to dig deep. Because when we dig deep, we start picking up brand new information. That it's not totally brand new, because we kind of know this shit. But it's not nothing that I've been thinking about, worrying about, trying to become, trying to be, trying to see. I didn't put that on the shelf, and she at where she at. The problem with that, though, is that you don't stay long enough to get a revelation. And I hear God saying, baby, you got to stay long enough to get a revelation. I told you what I was going to do, but I didn't tell you how I was going to do it. I told you what I was going to do, but baby, I didn't tell you when. I gave you a time, but your time don't amount to my time. Some stuff I'm hearing, some stuff don't need to be explained. Some stuff don't need to be explained. That's just the truth of the matter. God don't have to tell you how you gonna do it. God don't have to tell you the details. It's not up to it's not up to God to show you the details. It's up to you to trust God with the details. Yeah, you got to guard your focus. You got to guard your focus, because so much is going on around you. This is true. But what the enemy likes to do is he likes to maximize what needs to be minimal. If you will guard your focus, if you will zoom into the picture just a little bit more, you could shut out some things that don't need to be having voices and don't need to be being heard. Focus more to what matters. The noise won't be so loud. If you guard your focus, you can exhale. If you guard your focus, you got time. That's one of the tricks of it. He loves to make you think that you ain't got no time. He loves to make you think that time is running out. Right now, for me, that's a lesson that I'm learning. So I know God is speaking to me and dealing with me in that, because baby, if one thing I ain't got, I gotta watch. I always know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And God just be like, sit down. And I'm not gonna lie to you, right? This is a little sidebar. My spiritually inclined, baby. I kept putting on my watch, and my watch kept just like unclicking and popping off. And I'm like, look, I know my watch ain't, it ain't broken. It don't need to be fixed. Everything works. Like, why does this thing just keep, and it only do it sometimes. So it's not like it's a reoccurring problem. Why does this watch just keep popping off? Why does this watch keep popping off? I kept getting revelation that, baby, it's because you in my time now. Don't pay attention to the clock. Pay attention to me. It's my time now. Pay attention to God. Pay attention how everything is working. Pay attention how everything is moving. This is the season. We are in a transition. God is literally transitioning the wealth of the wicked. He's literally transitioning the first to the last to the first. He's literally transitioning you from the back of the line to the front of the line. He's zooming in. He's zooming in the picture. Zooming in the picture. He's zooming into the person that's holding the picture. Sometimes as moms, we be feeling like, we keep the kids together. Baby, then I gotta keep him together, my man together, my marriage together. Girl, I gotta give him something when I'm tired. Even as fathers, sometimes we may feel like I do it all. I supply. I always give. I'm there for everybody. I'm Mr. Fix It. Let me tell you something. We hold so much together. This is true. But baby, it's because God has been holding you together. And now is your time to shine. shine. Now is your time to be revealed. Now is your time to come out of hiding. Now is your time to focus, baby, focus. You got to focus. Focus on what really matters. Focus on your self-care. Focus on your heart. Focus on your soul. When is the last time your soul has been fed? You starving, baby. You are starving. You are wondering why things not going right. You are wondering why I always have it together, but for some reason now I don't seem like I can get it together. You wonder why you not getting it together, why everything is stressing out, why you so overloaded. Come on, baby. You got to pay attention. It's all working out for God's good, for his good. It's a transition. You're being broken only so you can be put back together. I see two butterflies over there just intertwining, just following each other. That's how God wants you to be with him. Baby, follow me. Simon says it's time to get up. Simon says it's time to use that power in your tongue and speak over your life and call yourself out of that depression. Simon says it is time to rise again. Simon says it is time to be nice. It is time. Follow my lead. When I move, you move. Just like that. Just like that. Move when God say move. If God ain't tell you to move yet, baby, relax. Relax. You're in paradise. Think about paradise in your head. What's paradise feel? Think about that paradise. Be there. Stay there. Stay there. Just a little while longer, because this is the time, the crucial time in the spirit, because this is when the pivot happens. And if you be careful in the pivot, if you misstep, you're gonna fall out of place. You have got to be so very cautious and careful of what you be listening to, what you do, what you take in, how you speak to people, how you care for people, because you don't know who you're entertaining in this season. Do you hear me? Straight from my mouth to God's ears. His ears are open. His angels are coming. This is the time. This is the most wonderful time of the year. This is what I'm hearing in my head. And this is the most wonderful time of the year, honey. This is when you get gifts and presents. Isn't that what the world is known related to Christmas for? This is your time. Don't let nobody talk you out of your gift. Don't let nobody talk you out of your present. Don't let nobody talk you out of the things that God has shown you, told you, and has for you to do. It is yours. Your name is on it. Your name is on it. God knew what he was doing when he chose you. God knew exactly what he was doing when he chose you. He chose you because of the way you talk. He chose you because of the way you walk. He chose you just because of who you are, just because of your realness, your authenticity, just because of your personality, just because he liked the way you smile, just because he liked your eyes, just because he liked your nose, just because he liked your ears. He chose you, baby. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. He chose you. Ooh. Why did he choose you? Dang. Who would have ever knew? Let me tell you something. We are in a time, you hear me? I don't want nobody to miss out. I don't want nobody to miss out on what God is doing. I don't want nobody to miss out. Let me say this loud and clear. I don't want nobody to miss out on what God is doing. Nobody. Because it's just that good. It's just that good. It's so good till it's like, oh, no, I don't want to see you suffering. I got to tell you about somebody who can help you. It's so good to the point where I got to say something. I'm bringing up God every time. I'm talking about God every time. I'm talking about God every time we meet. Every time, hey girl, how you doing? Ooh, child. Let me tell you what God did. I'm talking about God every time. God, if I was a duck, listen, if I was a duck, I would be getting God, quack, God. You hear me? You hear me? Okay. Oh, honey, you better tell somebody. Do yourself a favor and be yourself. Do yourself a favor and be happy, be free, on purpose. Do yourself a favor and know that God got you if it ain't nobody else got you. Do yourself a favor and know that you are serving and you're trusting and you believing in the man that cannot lie. He can do no wrong. Do yourself a favor and take heed to what he is saying. Do yourself a favor, baby. And believe in the one who created you. I love y'all.
It's been a few years and I miss you, baby. Trying to see where you at, been thinking about me lately. I got a few